Hi, this is Amarjot Singh. I'm live. Today is what's the date today? November 19th, close to 10:37 a.m. in Chandigarh, enjoying the warm weather here, better than in Edmonton and other places where people must be facing snow. I had a program at one of those channels, was Punjab Plus TV yesterday, and it was fantastic. I had about 15 callers, and they were asking questions about. I just wanted to clarify. I had some videos for minor schooling visa. Also, minor schooling visa is a thing about you get admission in a school, you pay the fees, and you can go there, and you have a local custodian, and that's it. I mean, if you can get the visa, most people in India don't get the visa because it's unreasonable for the visa officers to even imagine that it's a good plan for them to go in a grade 3, grade 5, grade 6. So that's why it's an impractical visa option for many Indian nationals applying from India. But many people from different countries like Korea, Japan, advanced countries, they have the money and they can live alone. So it's practical for them, but not from India. So I said, show me a visa, show me somebody consultant. You got the visa, so I can check it out whether it really works. Nobody has been able to so far. So that's what it stays right now. I have not seen a visa yet. So I recommend that you please be suspicious of anybody offering you some kind of plan. They are offering you some package, 15 lakhs, 12 lakhs or something. And, just be wary, just be skeptical of what they claim. So that's one thing. The second question was asked about, getting a job offer. Can you help me get a job offer? I've always told many times that I cannot get a job offer. Who's online? Avas, Ali Rajput. Okay, Avas, Ali Rajput. Let me just take the Avas. Avas Ali Rajput, hello. Thank you very much for joining in. So I always talk about LMIA. It's very difficult to get a job. You have to pay money to somebody, and people are selling job package, fake LMIAs, and jobs that doesn't exist. It's a bad idea. So don't believe in that. I don't endorse anybody going on a visitor visa. If you can get the visitor visa, to go there and convert into LMIA, it's not a good idea. So Sujitol, what do you want to know? Tell me what's your question? Type of question because I have little time. Awais Ali Rajput is also asking question. I'm to go to Canada. How to have no rupees in process? Awais Ali Rajput, that's an open question. Go to the CIC website, look at the different categories and see what they want to say. Otherwise, hey, this is describe me what is in the Bible. I mean, it will take me several years to describe it, all right? So unless you have a specific question, I need to know what the question is. So I was just looking to comment upon what happened yesterday based on these calls and, feedback. I was told that, many consultants are skeptical, and I just want to give them realistic information on what is on the CIC website, on the Immigration, Refugee and Protection Act. My job is not to find out whether somebody is getting a visa or not. My job is to present what the law is, what the reality is, what the procedure is, so that you can follow the procedure, irrespective of any consultant or irrespective of anything that you are trying to do. So that's my thing. Sudhir Jack, hello, sir, how are you? Guys, you need to ask me a question. If you have any question, you can ask me a question. Otherwise, I'm wasting your time because we have just about 20-25 minutes. So come to the point, ask me the question so that if I know the answer, I'll tell you the answer. All right, that's what we will do. So I just wanted to give a feedback on what happened yesterday on that TV show, and I'm looking to do another show in the coming week, which I don't know, maybe perhaps in Chandigarh or New Delhi or maybe in the south. So that's all. That's all I have to say. I'm in Chandigarh. It's a nice weather. It's warm weather. My phone number is known to most people. It's 7007864325. That's an India number. Reliance Jio. Thank you. And you can always call on that thing. And if you wanted to meet, then we can do. Vishal Vij came to know about Nova Scotia immigration. Where don't please update. I don't know Vishal Vij. I have to look at the website. Myself, I'm not a journalist actually. I don't keep reading all the websites, who's coming out with what policy. If you bring me this information, I can analyze it, I can dissect it, and I can see what the law, what the legal implication is. But I there are a lot of provinces, and I don't keep reading each website and say, hey, what happened in every minute something. So I don't. If you have any specific legal interpretation of whatever they said, I can do that, and once I know what that is. So I hope you don't mind. All right. So Gija, also I want to know if you can get a TRC. What is TRC? Are you talking about TRV actually, family? I don't know what TRC is. What on the earth is TRC? I have no idea. Maybe you can tell me. Why Sali Rajput? My friend tell me Canada visa issue 10 lakh visas. This true? I don't 10 lakh visa. It's 320,000 from starting from next year. So this year is approximately 300,000 PR visas in different categories this year. So I don't know what your friend is saying. You should look at go to Google and type citizenship immigration Canada and type statistics, and you can see those numbers if you may. Who's Harman Beer? Can you please tell us recent changes CIC for Manitoba? Manitoba has made some changes. I think they streamlined some applications, but guys, you need to go to their website. It's not my job to keep following on every small nook and cranny on this website to see what the date is. You know, you need to go to immigrationmanitoba.com, immigranttomanitoba.com, and take a look at what the thing is, and then read the rules. I'm more focused on if you have a refusal, if there's a legal challenge that somebody has to make, an appeal to maybe judicial review, maybe possibly you're facing misrepresentation, or possibly facing refusal from the visa officer. They have issued a fairness letter, and we have to respond. That is the kind of things that I like to do, not like reading the websites 24 hours a day. That's not what I do. All right, so I leave it to other people like immigration journalists so that they can analyze and you know, maybe do the application. If the application requires some legal analysis, that's what I can do. Sujit Johal saying, sir, temporary resident card. I know what is a temporary resident card of family. Sujit Johal, are you a permanent resident in Canada, or who are you? What is the visa status? Do you got a PR, or what is the status? Are you in Canada or outside? If you're outside, then you have to apply for TRV, which is like any kind of visa, small like temporary visa. And that's what you get. You don't get any card if you're on a temporary visa. You get a visitor's permit or a study permit or a work permit. That's what. There's no card, by the way, right? So it's like a big paper. That's what you get. So that's so it is. There are 9 people watching the show, guys. If you have any question, you can always ask me. Let me just type this number one more time. It's 64325. This is my number in India. Let me just type the full thing. This is my number in India. I'm here for some time, did I type this number? I think I typed this number. Oh no, it's not showing them. Okay. Anyway, yeah, here it is, number 70. I want to go to India for brother and sister marriage. Yes, you can go to India for brother and sister marriage, provided they invite you, and you know you have the funds, you have the means to prove that you can come back, and that's you should go. All right, who's calling? Who's this? Sujit Jack. By tourist visa, I can change to work visa. Sujit Jack, I already mentioned about this, yesterday also. Let me just be clear about conversion of visitor visa to work visa. This is a difficult process. This is not very as smooth as it looks like. If you get a visitor visa, you have to get a job offer anyway. You have to get an LMO. Then you have to apply for a work visa online, perhaps through a lawyer, consultant. It goes to overseas. Doesn't happen in Canada, like goes to LA, Los Angeles, or perhaps maybe transferred to New Delhi. The visa officer sitting abroad, they have to analyze, why the hell do you want to work now when you said just last month that you are a visitor attending a marriage? I mean, it doesn't make sense. And then they have to, perhaps consider yes or no. So there are at least 3-4 stages before you actually get the work visa. It may not happen. Even if you get the work visa, if at all, then you still have to face the CBSA because, the work permit has to be issued. They can still scrutinize you. They can still stop you. There's no guarantee it will happen. Out of about 100 cases, I would say only 1 or 2 will be successful. Rest of them will be disillusioned, rejected. So don't bank upon it. Any consultant who's talking about this, I think they're giving you a false dream or a fool's paradise dream. Don't rely on it. All right. So if you have a job offer, maybe they should send the job offer to India. You can apply from New Delhi instead of going there. All right. So that's my answer to it. Molly Gupta. What is Molly Gupta saying? Well, I'm trying to apply. As Manju Master. What should I do? Molly Gupta. That's a very generic question. If you want to have a specific detailed consultation, you have to call me. Then we can do a consultation on an hourly basis. This is like open-ended question. I do not know where to start and how to begin. This read the whole website. Gosh, ask me a specific question. So guys, that's all I had to say. Who's this Smart Zalme? Sir, you're not responding to my query. Sir, Smart Zalme, I'm not obligated to respond all queries on WhatsApp. I get hundreds of calls and messages every day. If I start responding to each and every message, I will have nothing else to do. So I may have given you a time or something, or I may have asked you to come schedule a consultation, pay a flat consultation fee of 220, and then we can talk about a certain case for an hour or two. All right, I may have said this or I may have said this email. So if you want to come forward, that's what you have to do. I'm not, many people say that, oh, I've sent you a message on WhatsApp. Hey, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you read my message? Guys, I'm a human. I am not obligated to respond to each and every message. I will respond to some messages whom I think deserve responding. Maybe there's some legal question or some genuine problem people are facing. Then I may respond. Some questions I will just ignore. I will delete them. So that's okay. It's not my time to actually go to all questions. So I hope, Smart Zalme, you don't mind. That's what I must have said to you. So don't mind, please. And that's somebody else's. I think that's a different message sending on Facebook now. So if you have any other question, you can ask me. But as you know, my number on Facebook, sorry, on here, I just typed here, and then you can call me, and we can talk. Sajid Jack, TQ sir, I love this abbreviation. TQ is thanks, or what is TQ? Yes, TQ sir. Thank you very much. You're welcome. So that's all I have to say. Goodbye, and I'll possibly see you later in some other broadcast. All right. Thank you very much.